Mother Nature is serving slushies tonight. DIA got some. This is the drive on E470 out by the airport. The real snow, though, is coming into the metro area in time for the weekend, Kathy.
That's exactly right. Just occasional snow showers across the Front Range and Eastern Plains tonight, but the main event is still to the west and to the south of us. We have beautiful conditions in downtown Denver now and a good drive out there. Temperatures falling. We're down to 30 degrees in Denver, 24 in Eagle, 35 in Fort Collins. We're watching as the second center of circulation moves into southwestern Colorado, and that will be the focus for some of the heavier snow totals. Not a lot to show you on radar yet across the western slope, but we are tracking a few of these scattered light rain and snow showers on the I-76 corridor, very similar to what we saw yesterday. Denver goes under a winter storm watch tomorrow afternoon. Advisories for heavier snow will continue up over the Continental Divide. Avalanche danger remains high. This will be a feature we'll be covering Friday and over the weekend. In Denver, it's looking like a 3 to 6 inch snow event with some banding and possible higher totals west and south in some of those favored areas. Tonight, I think we'll see those skies clear. We'll see the showers move out. Then we have occasional snow showers tomorrow. And then the snow really begins to fill in tomorrow night into Saturday. That's when we'll get our best chance for accumulation here in Denver. And temperatures will be a whole lot colder 24 hours from now. So coming up, we're going to detail the timing of the next storm, the snow amounts for Denver, and then look ahead to Super Bowl Sunday and kind of give you an idea of what the second half of your weekend looks like.
Lakewood police are just now talking publicly about a pregnant woman who was ambushed and killed a year ago.
9 News reporter Brianna Clark is live now in Lakewood. Brianna, police say they're just now making progress in this case.
Yeah, and we're actually in the neighborhood where it happened. It's at the end of Zephyr, right before the light rail. This is a residential area. People live here. And you can see over my shoulder a makeshift memorial for the victim. It's been nearly a year since that night, February 28th, 2023. Police say 21-year-old Melanie Massey and her unborn child were killed during an ambush by multiple suspects. Lakewood police said 7 people are now charged with first-degree murder in connection to Melanie's death. Tonight, 5 of those suspects are in custody. Lakewood police say they are still looking for 2 others. 23-year-old Isaac Pieri and 19-year-old Jalea Burks. They are offering a $2,000 reward to anyone who knows where they are. Keep in mind, police say these 2 suspects are considered armed and dangerous. And as we mentioned, we are just now learning about Melanie and her unborn child's death nearly a year after it happened. We reached out to Lakewood police asking for comment on camera, trying to ask them some of our questions, why it was so long for us to learn about this. They declined.
It seems like just horrifying details as they start to unfold. I know we'll get some more information in the coming days. Brianna, thank you for the update tonight.
The effort to disqualify former President Donald Trump from the ballot in Colorado hit a brick wall today in the U.S. Supreme Court. Justices heard more than 2 hours of arguments on whether Trump should be kept off the ballot based on the insurrection clause of the 14th Amendment. And even the liberal justices seemed unconvinced. 9 News political reporter Marshall Zellinger was in the chambers.
It is much quieter tonight outside the Supreme Court. When the sun was up, this area was filled with Super Bowl-like media attention. Inside, the 9 justices asked pointed yet skeptical questions about the effort by 6 Colorado voters to disqualify former President Trump from the ballot. Liberal Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson seemed frustrated with the answers she was hearing. Conservative Justice Samuel Alito reclined nearly horizontal for part of the questioning. Several justices raised the concern that if they allow Colorado to remove Trump from the ballot, what about other states that believe he is still qualified to run for office regardless of the 14th Amendment?
I would expect that a goodly number of states will say, whoever the Democratic candidate is, you're off the ballot, and others, for the Republican candidate, you're off the ballot, and it'll come down to just a handful of states that are going to decide the presidential election. That's a pretty daunting consequence.
Even some of the liberal-minded justices seem to suggest that Congress needs to take action, either disqualifying a candidate or giving the states explicit permission to do so. Trump's name is on Colorado's March 5th primary ballot because they needed to be sent to the printer a month ago. Now we wait for the opinion by the Supreme Court to know for sure if the votes for Trump will count. In Washington, Marshall Zellinger, 9 News.
President Biden angrily pushed back tonight after a special counsel decided not to charge Biden with the crime for mishandling classified documents, but also questioned his mental fitness. The investigation said that Biden kept highly classified documents detailing military and foreign policy in Afghanistan and found that evidence he had shared that material with the ghostwriter for his memoir. The special counsel noted that Biden's memory was faulty, and that would make it hard for a jury to convict him. Biden tonight denied mishandling documents and said that he has the mental fitness and the memory to do the job.
The latest casualty of declining enrollment in Colorado schools is one of DPS's longest-standing charter schools. Tonight, the Wyatt Academy community let administrators know they would not be going quietly.
None of you are competent in the black or brown experience, and you no longer have access to an invitation of proximity. You are obsolete.
This school board felt the wrath of what it means to rob the community of the experience of being a Wyatt Wildcat.
And we demand as faculty and staff that you resign from your positions effective immediately.
A little over a week ago, these board members informed Wyatt Academy staff, parents, and students the school would be closing its doors at the end of the school year, a decision made without any input from the community. Not even from the principal.
No, sir, that should not be your decision. It should be the decision of the people that actually run this school. Put us at the table.
Board Chair Katie Brown points to several years of under-enrollment and a lack of funding at the K-5 school as reasons to close its doors.
It's a tricky part of this, and I know that that's it's hard because we, as a board, made decisions around information that we had.
After about 50 speakers took aim at the board, calling for the resignation, board member Nicole Servino did just that, literally leaving her seat vacant. Whether their efforts moved the needle or not, the passion is palpable for parents and students who call Wyatt classrooms a safe haven.
When you walk through Wyatt's doors, you feel warmth. You feel cared for. And that's what people are coming out of the woodworks to say.
No decision was made tonight. Monday, the board will take the official vote to close the school. That means there are just 4 days left in the DPS school choice process for Wyatt parents to select another school for their kids to attend next year.
Look at Las Vegas tonight, 3 days from Super Bowl Sunday. Before the Chiefs and the Niners have their night, former Broncos star is in the spotlight. About an hour ago, it was announced that Randy Gradishar was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame for 2024. Our Broncos insider, Mike Kliss, is there for tonight's announcement. He's actually talking to Gradishar right now. We'll have more from him at 9:30 in sports.